Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller, and we're doing a question-answer format, a little bit of updated material on narcissists. So, does the narcissist perceive or think that he is lacking in empathy? Usually, the narcissist will see himself as extremely kind and caring and may even say that he is. And in truth, he understands what empathy looks like, but he's not willing to offer it to people. The reason for this is he has a problem with showing any type of strong emotions. Other people's emotions are confusing to him, and they're maddening to him. He doesn't get it. He can't relate to them, and he sees people as being unstable, wimpy, weak, insecure, or needy if they show emotion. He just does not have the ability to understand all that. What would a narcissist do if he was shown, say, pictures of faces of people showing different emotions and feelings? Can a narcissist relate to this? Well, narcissists automatically shift the focus onto themselves and what they are experiencing rather than considering that there's another person feeling or experiencing something different. Disgust and fear on the face of another person are especially difficult for the narcissist to interpret as what they are, disgust and fear. Again, they don't get it. Fear of failure and humiliation or shaming causes the narcissist to shut down around emotional people. Paranoia, sensitivity, impulsive reactions, and negative feelings about emotions are all part of pathological narcissism. We mentioned shame being part of the narcissist's makeup. How does a narcissist react when he feels shame? Well, a narcissist hates the feeling of being ashamed, so he becomes violent sometimes and avoidant, sometimes withdrawn, defensive, and angry. Often, he'll seek revenge in order to reestablish this feeling of being in control of the other person and himself again. It's always this reestablish of this distorted equilibrium inside of him. That's why you see the fluctuation in the moods and the way he treats you, going back and forth, always seeking to get back to this ground, I want to say ground zero, but that's not what I meant, this grounded point where there's balance, where there's equilibrium, even though it's a distorted, dysfunctional sense of balance because he's really not balanced. To him, having that grandiosity and the narcissistic supply is something he wants to always get back to. So if you confront him about something he did wrong, you're likely to get a narcissistic angry response till he can back you down and get you off of him, and he can feel like he's in control and he's okay again. So what does a narcissist do if he starts to sense that he's feeling fear or feeling afraid? Well, he tries to compete. He starts a competition or argument. He'll try to be perfect. He'll put off doing things that people expect of him, procrastinating. And an interesting fact to note is that many narcissists are not unable to show empathy. They do struggle with being willing to show it. Now, this was interesting to me because I didn't know that. I just thought they had no wiring for empathy whatsoever. But some of them, they do understand what empathy is. They do know that they should show it, but they're not willing to. They just plain don't want to and don't choose to. So they can be empathic, but they won't, and they don't. Stay tuned.